Introducing my client's accounting lifecycle checklist. This checklist will take you through the entire lifecycle for your client's accounting, tasks, workflows, and processes year-round. And we're going to apply everything we learned in the end-to-end accounting lifecycle to this checklist. Now that you have learned the entire end-to-end accounting lifecycle, you'll be able to understand the importance of being able to use one year-round work paper to capture all of the tasks, all of the statuses, and pertinent information related to that client. So let's go ahead and look at this lifecycle and use the example of doing client work. So if we look at this life cycle, it actually is built from bottom to top. The reason why I built it this way is because the way I see the work we're doing every year is that we're really starting from the bottom, which is the first month of the year, and we're making our way up to the top. Once we've made our way up to the top, we have reached year-end close where we can close December and then move into our year-end readiness process. And that essentially is our main goal to complete the life cycle before we go into the next year is we want to make it to the top and we want to be able to create a very comprehensive checklist for our clients. So let's go back to the bottom and let's look at January. January is going to give you the example of what it's like to complete month-end work. Now, we know that manage the books could be monthly, it could be bi-weekly throughout the week, or it could even be weekly. But essentially, all of this should be done by the month end. So for this example, this particular client has 2 payrolls that gets done throughout the month. They also need to update and classify all of their bank and credit card transactions, and they have a few examples of those in here. They have tasks related to income coming in, tasks related to expenses going out would be here, and essentially once they've completed this entire process, then the next thing they need to do is balance the books. And you also do quarterly work. And that's why you now see maintain books, because you maintain the books on a quarterly basis. So in March, at the end of March, once it's closed, you'll also work on some quarter end work, possibly estimated taxes, payroll taxes, or even sales taxes. So that's why it's all here under March. It's so important to be able to see your work in this fashion because that way you'll know in regards to your capacity and your scheduling that you're going to need more time on your calendar in April to not only complete your month end work for March, but also the quarter end work. Now let's talk about December. So December has 3 key stages in it. Not only does it have month end work, it also has quarter end work. And once the month of December is completely closed, then we close the books. So the main close the books process and stage happens once we've closed out December. And that's why close the books has its own stage. Now, because the close the book stage is very detailed, I have provided you an additional tab. And that is your year-end close and your year-end readiness tab. In this tab, what I've done for you is I've provided you additional considerations to think about when it comes to the year end. And that's your My Client's Accounting Lifecycle Checklist.